Hello again, everybody. This is Patrick Pinto with BeeSeen Solutions, and welcome to another riveting episode of the ABCs of Digital Marketing. Today, we're sitting with a premier client and friend of ours, Kevin Costigan from GRN Richardson. How are you today, Kevin?
Doing well. Thank you, Pat.
Excellent, excellent. So that the world knows, because there are a multitude of Global Recruiter Network franchises or owners throughout the country. Tell us a little bit about yours. Tell us what you're unique for.
Sure. We're based in Richardson, Texas. I've been in the healthcare industry for 25 years, and I've started this franchise in order to capitalize on that experience and to look for world-class talent that I can marry up with companies and to make a difference in the industry.
I like that. Could I ask a question? What brought you into the staffing world? What brought you into this passion?
Well, like I say, it's really, I know what employers are looking for to a great degree. I say I know that, but I definitely want to get intimately involved with the owners or with the decision makers of companies to make sure that I know exactly what they're looking for. But I can speak the language and get a better understanding and take my experience and hopefully bring to the table world-class people that are going to make a real difference in their organization.
Interesting. Who are some of the, how do I explain this? Who are some of the industries that you like to target within, the waters you like to, as I say, swim in?
Sure. Thanks, Pat. Looking really, the revenue cycle is something that's very interesting with the growth and changes of the revenue cycle, both in the acute and ambulatory side. There's a great opportunity to improve things and also to look for folks that have been looking for work during the COVID environment, but we're finding a great opening of that availability at this point.
Wow. Well, I can understand having worked with you now for a good period of time. I can see the love that you have for what you do. I can see how you're very focused and the assertiveness that you put into when it comes to either finding that client or finding that candidate. How has the COVID world that we're all living in these days, the new norm as they call it, how have you pivoted with that to kind of compensate for?
Right. I think early on, what we saw is a fear in making any moves from a corporate level and, looking to kind of stay still. We saw some downsizing of companies. And right now, we're feeling that they're hurting because of that lack of making moves. And because of kind of some of the changes in the environment, the openness in looking for great employees has begun to grow and should grow throughout the year.
Well, listen, you're always, what I like to say, you're ahead of the curve. You're never getting hit with the storm. You're prepared for the storm. And what you're doing is worked so well. And the partnership that we've created with BeeSeen Solutions and GRN Richardson, I have to be honest with you, I'm thrilled to work with you. It's an honor and a privilege to have somebody like you as a working relationship, as a working partnership, to show that both sides are rowing the oar the right way, and we're all looking in the same direction, and that's a good thing to have in a partnership. If you wanted to leave this conversation today, if you wanted to leave everyone with a lasting impression, what would you like your audience to know?
Well, I would like them to know that, my passion is really the relationships that I build. And the money-making side of it is obviously a very important thing as I continue to grow and stay in business. But I really have a passion for those relationships and growing those, and hope to partner with people over time and not just provide them with a service and then walk away from it.
Impressive, impressive. We had talked many times, and both being baseball fanatics. I compare what we do to someone like Nolan Ryan as an example. Okay, that the man's work ethics were just uncomparable to the rest of the teams. His training and his focus was at such a higher level. And when you work with someone like you, I see that same mindset. I see that same Nolan Ryan mentality that, listen, I want to stay as best I can for as long as I can, and how hard I have to work to do it, I'll do it. And again, that's a compliment back to you and the way that you run your organization.
Thank you, Pat.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So if the world now wants to find you and they want to contact you, how would you like them to reach out to you?
Well, certainly the easiest way is to look me up on LinkedIn, Kevin Costigan. And what you'll find is my profile, my background. You feel free to take a look at what's in there. But you'll find that right at the top of the page is the easiest ways to contact me. Furthermore, GRN Richardson, if you remember that, is my website. And my name, my email, and all that are based on that profile. But looking me up on LinkedIn is very easy.
Excellent, thank you. Listen, I want to say it was a pleasure speaking with you today. It was nice to let the world out there know what you do, who you are, and how well you do it, and for them to definitely give you a strong due diligence and take some time to go through your profile. If you're looking for this type of staffing, this type of recruiting, if a company is looking for candidates, if there are individuals out there that are looking to be placed at companies, please reach out to Kevin. I promise you that it'll be well worth your time. It'll be well worth your effort, and you'll walk away just as pleased. I thank everybody for watching today. And as I always like to say, while it is good, while it is always good to be seen, it's even better to know someone such as Kevin. And thank you for all that you do.